So if we go into the change admin password, to change the administrative password, you can choose any of the password that you like. You just need to put in the password twice, the new password twice, and click on submit, and the passwords will be changed. You go into the user details section. This is the section which receives all the profile information that is pushed from the mobile application by your consumers, by your customers. So you get to see their name, email address, phone number, their birthday as they have entered, and their anniversaries, the marriage anniversary, the wedding anniversary. So all this information is stored in here for you to take this information and use it for different marketing mediums, for example, email marketing, or sending out greeting cards, or seasonal greetings on their birthdays. However, the application does have an inbuilt automatic notification feature, which we'll see here when we get onto this service, which enables you to send automatic preset messages, birthday messages, and wedding anniversary messages to your customers. So we go next to the crux of the mobile application, which is the manage categories of the products. This section allows you to manage the entire product catalog of the application. So this is where you'll see the category name, the main category that you see when you go into the menu section of the mobile application. So you see the appetizers, vegetarian cuisine, meat dishes, chicken, and all the other categories. Now this is specific to a particular demo. Of course, whatever categories you have entered in your admin is what you see here. The manage products is what you go into the appetizers, then you can start adding the products directly into the category. In case you would want to add a subcategory to it, so you can do by adding subcategories as well. You can also add a new category by going into the add new button. You can put in the new category name. For example, you would want to add a new category as Chinese. So you put in Chinese, you can put it in the Chinese language as well, and also the French language here. Let's just put it Chinese for now, but you can type in all the different languages that you want to. You can choose an image to describe the category. From here you can select a file from your computer and you can upload it here. Do click active if you want the category to be live right now. You can also keep it as a draft under the admin panel, and whenever you plan to actually publish this new category on the application, all you need to do is just come back to the admin panel and click on active, and save is what you need to do. So this is the category, and then manage products. If you go into the manage products, you see there are different products here with the pricing. If you want to edit an existing pricing, let's say for this particular product, go and edit here. The pencil icon that you see, go into the edit, and then it will take you to the screen with all the entered information. Then whatever changes you need to do, for example, you want to change the $3.49 to maybe $4 now, you just click on and change it to 4, click on submit, and that's it. That's what your customers would now see for this, the new pricing for this particular product. Similarly, if you want to temporarily disable a category or a product, all you need to do is just click on the status. If you click it once, it changes to the red status, which means it is inactive, and if it's green, which means it's active. Also, if you would want to delete a category or a product completely, you can just click on the cross mark, the delete, and it'll be deleted from the admin. Now remember, there's no recycle bin, so once you delete it, it's gone, and then you need to add it again from the add new category. So you just have to be careful and deleting what you want to delete. So we move on to the update information part of the admin panel. This is the section which allows you to make changes to the About Us text and the background image that has been used in your application. So you can make changes to the text from this section. You can put in different languages available in your admin panel. This particular example has it in Chinese and French. And then you can change the background image which is used in the home screen of your application. So all you need to just take care is the size, the resolution of the picture, which should be in 320 by 455. Remember, this is pixels. So this is what you just need to take care so that the image is not distorted or it looks good if you use this resolution to upload the picture. So all you need to do is just choose a file from your local computer, click on open, and that's it. You just need to submit the update button, and then the changes are done on the front end instantly. So moving on to the photo gallery part. The photo gallery, again, you can make changes to the existing photos and the titles and the captions that which has been used. So for example, you want to edit the text for this picture. You click on this edit icon, which is the pencil icon. Click on the edit, and it takes you to the main screen of the picture information. So here you see it's the caption, the title. So you can make changes to the title. You can add more description to this section here, and of course you can add it in the Chinese language, the French language. So you need to just add it individually under the relevant boxes and just click on submit, and it'll be updated on the front end of the application. So and of course, if you want to add a new photo to the gallery, click on the add new button on the left top corner, and you choose a file. You select a file, you browse the file from your local computer, click on open, and you can just enter the title or the caption of the photo, and then you can add a description under this. Moving on to the manage locations part. So this section of the admin panel allows you to add multiple location information. As you can see, there are a couple of locations entered in the application. Of course, one of them is inactive for now. So if, for example, you'd want to edit one of the locations here, you click on the edit icon, the pencil icon, and you go into you can enter the location name, which actually appears at the front end for the user. You also need to enter the latitude and the longitude pointers to give your consumers an exact location when they actually use the GPS feature from their mobile application, so that they can get the accurate driving directions. And then you can add more information which appears towards the top of the locations page. So you can add a tagline or any other information that you'd want to include. And then of course you can add the address, the street number, the street name, city, province, postal code, and phone numbers. You can add multiple phone numbers by entering the by separating it by comma, and then of course you can add fax numbers as well, the email address, the website. Now remember, the email address and website, when you enter this in the correct format, which is the www.domainname.com, your domainname.com, and the email is the complete email with the domain name. So this is automatically created with a hyperlink at the front end. So if someone, the app user, clicks on the website from the application, they are redirected to the browser directly. So there's a hyperlink automatically created. Also for the email, when someone clicks on the email from the front end of the application, they are taken to the email client and they can send out email to the address directly from their device. Moving ahead, you can also enter the business hours for your business. So you can add it in text, or if you want to add it in different columns, you can do that. For example, Mondays at different timing, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So you can use all these boxes to fill in the information. And of course, the social media icons, your profile, this is what you can use to enter all the information on the Facebook link, the Twitter, and the YouTube link. And then, of course, you need to click Save in order to make the changes effective at the front end of the application. So moving ahead to the managed testimonials. Now these are the testimonials which are pushed in by your app users using the application. So as soon as they submit a new testimonial from their devices, this is where all the testimonials accumulate for you to review, and then you can choose, select, and publish it back on the application for other users to see what your customers have to say about your business. Now you can see there's some of the status of the testimonials is in red, which is inactive, and some are green. So which means as soon as a testimonial comes in to the admin panel, it will be in the red, which is inactive. So you actually need to click on the active button if you want to publish it in the app, because there may be a few junk and spam and few negative comments that you would probably not want to publish it on the app. So you can also edit the actual testimonial just in case there are a few grammatical errors and to make it look a little better at the front end. So you can click on the edit button if you want to change something. It allows you to make changes to the text part as well as the name of the user who sent it. So you can click on the name, make changes, whatever you need to. And of course, the text is something which you can add more text here. Similarly, you can add it for the Chinese language, the French language, and you can put a date if you'd want to put it published maybe on a previous month. So you can click on and choose from the calendar and just put in a previous date, click on Save, and this will be visible at the front end of the application under the testimonials. And of course, apart from the testimonials that are received from your customers directly, you can also add a new testimonial yourself. You see an Add button on the left top corner. Click on Add, and you can put in the name of the person, and you can add the testimonial yourself under this column. Of course, you can select the date again, the latest date, and then click on Active and Save, and it'll be added to the testimonial part of the application at the front end. Moving ahead to the managed notifications part. Now, the two messages are coded into the application, which you would not be able to delete. These are the two messages which are automatically triggered to your users when they enter their birthday and the wedding dates into their profile sections of the application. So you can edit the text part, how you would want to wish your customers on their birthdays, and what kind of discounts you would want to offer them on their anniversary or their birthdays. So if, for example, you want to change the text to the wedding anniversary message, you click on the edit icon here, which takes you to the detail page of the anniversary page. And then you can make changes. For example, you'd want to change it to a 20% discount, and you want to invite your users on their wedding anniversary and celebrate it with you. So you can basically put in the text that you want to under this section. You can change the name of how the notification would appear, the title of the notification that it would appear at the front end part of the app. Now you can choose a date and days when you would want the notification to pop up at the front end of your users' devices. So if you want the notification to be triggered on the same day of the anniversary, the wedding anniversary or the birthday of the customer, you choose same day. If you want to um, publish it one day prior to the actual date as well as the same day, the actual day, so you can do it. Similarly, you can choose from the available presets under this, and then you can choose a time when you'd want the message to trigger. So for example, you'd want it 10 a.m. So you click on 10, and then you can also select preset minutes. So if, for example, 10 a.m. is something you'd want to choose, now this format, this currently tells you the server time, the current time, which is considered as benchmark, and then how the 10 would be calculated. So this is the date, the current date of the server, which is the July 2nd, for example, and the current server time is 1:22, which is 1 in the morning, 22 minutes. So approximately this message would be triggered after about 9 hours or so, 8.5 hours. So this is how you, just to give you an indication, this is the current server time, and then you can calculate and decide which time you would want to choose to trigger the notification at the front end. And then always remember to click active and submit, and your notification would be created. And going back to the notifications, similarly you can add more notifications from the add button here, and you can set a date and time along with the other details. You can set a date and time when you want the notifications to start popping up on the screens of your consumers. So for example, July 10th is something you choose, and the end date is, let's say, 31st of July, and then you just put in the text that you want for your customers to see. You set a time, of course, active, and submit. So this is the notifications part, which you can manage completely, and you can send unlimited notifications from the application. There's no limit to the count, so you can manage it according to what you need to convey to your customers from time to time. Moving on to set default language. So for example, your application supports 2 or 3 or multiple different languages. You can set one default language which appears at the first launch of the application after installation. So if you've chosen English, this is the language which will appear by default to your users when they first install and launch the application on their devices. If you choose Chinese, so at the first launch after installation, what they see is in the Chinese language. But of course, they'll always have the option of switching between the multiple languages options that is there in the settings part of the application. But you can choose a default language from this section. Of course, there's the logout button. When you're done with all the editing and changes, you can log out. And so this is basically the complete management tool of your mobile application, which keeps you at the driver's seat and lets you make every bit of changes that is there in the mobile application.